everybody, welcome to Crafty Churchy Nursery. My name is Jess. Today we are participating in So Blue Dolly Sunday, which is hosted by Tamara over at Once Upon a Nursery, whom I love to the moon and back. And so today, and a name reveal. It was going to, 2 name reveals. It was going to be 3, but somebody is in the living room right now. So we'll just come on with him later. Yes. I wrote down 3 words of the day, and 2 of them had 3 different meanings. Okay. Here we go. And I'm not even changing her. I'm just letting you look at her while we do this thing. And here, her too. So today's word of the day is bailiwick. B-A-I-L-I-W-I-C-K. If you're talking about it for oneself, then it's one's sphere of operations or particular area of interest. If you're referring to it in the law, that is a district or jurisdiction of a bailey or bailiff, which I think I'm now going to have to figure out. I'm going to have to make bailey a word of the day because I've never heard that. I mean, I can infer what it is, but okay. It is English from the mid-18th century, and to use it in 2 different sentences for the 2 different ways. Dolls are my bailiwick, but I'd like to learn to crochet. And for the law one, I'm only here to observe because this district is out of my bailiwick. So, bailiwick fun. All right, so what we have here are 2 babies that came as a surprise, complete surprise, and the person wishes to be anonymous, but I wanted to share the babies. I am so in love. She came to, she's the Salia kit, I believe that's right. And yeah, I don't like that. She came in this green dress. It's a very, very pretty mint green with eyelets at the hem and on the shoulders. It's a sleeveless dress, so white eyelet at the shoulders. She has a white she has a white onesie on underneath, and the dress velcros, and she's got little bendy legs, and she's asleep, and she's the cutest thing ever. And I need to figure out some clothes, and I think that, yeah, I can't wait to start making clothes for her, basically, is what I was going to say, except that I'm in the middle of 20 other crafty projects right now, so it may be a little bit, but she's perfect we all love Disney here, so she's perfect in her little mini dress, and her name is Minnie, and that we can thank Auntie Leisha for over at Binky's and Blinky's Nursery. She helped us with the name. Ooh. Okay. And now she came not alone. No, she did not. She came with this little baby who we're both in blue, different shades of blue. And I have a fun kind of story about this sleeper. So it's a turquoise it's a footed sleeper, turquoise with dark turquoise polka dots, and the bottoms of the feet are pink, and the cuffs and the ribbing around the neck are pink, and there is, what does this say? It says "So Happy" in black, and then there is a bear. Yeah, a bear drawn in black, and she's got a pink polka dot with a pink bow with white polka dots, and she's got a little piece of fabric, her dress is black, but there's a little piece of fabric appliqued. It's 3-dimensional on top, and it's the cutest thing ever. And the thing about this sleeper, and I should have them for this video, and so I found the sleeper at one of one of the thrift stores, one of the very first things that I did. That was months and months ago. And then on Mercari recently, somebody had they had 3 different listings, which I bundled. And one of the bundles was a pack of hats and mittens. And so the hat and the mittens went with this sleeper, which I knew I had. Then there's another hat and mittens that went with another sleeper that I had. So I'm like, I have to get it. Does anybody else do that? Like where you see things and then you have to have the same. So, and then with this bundle with the hats and the gloves, there came a fox hat. I haven't had it on yet, but when I went to Once Upon a Child, which I still have to post that video, they had the sleeper that matched the hat. So I had to buy it because, I mean, come on, does anybody else do that? Where, you know, I mean, I'm gonna say, I guess I should say for those of us that buy, you know, I'm not talking about going to Target where you can find everything at once. I mean, like, you know what I mean? Surely you know what I mean. Okay, so I'm gonna take this hat off of her. She did have hair when she came to me, and I pulled it out, and I'm not sure if I'm going to give her hair or not, to be honest. I dig her the way she is now. She's got little ears. I'm sure people know who the kit is. I forget. All I know is I never would have picked her out for myself, but I am absolutely in love with her. And her name reveal, her name is Skylar. And how I came up with that is this outfit is a newborn. I'm sure people know who she is, because it's the one that I'm gonna do my name reveal on, my boy, the one that I still have to do that on. We haven't been able to figure out what kid he is yet, so I'll request help from the audience on him. But darn it, I lost my train of thought. Let's see, what were we talking? I honestly don't remember what I was going to tell you. I'm sure I fast forwarded through all of that, but and there was like, I guess the eyebrows were rooted. Yeah, it kind of looks like, and it felt, so I pulled the hair out because it was rough, but the eyebrow, it was so weird. I mean, like, cool. I've never seen rooted eyebrows before, and it was just kind of a neat little touch. Pretty cool, I think. And they had eyelashes, but I will be replacing, which is why the other one isn't in here, because I'm intending to give him eyelashes tonight. So her name came from, we trick-or-treating on Tuesday with my son, and we were on a street, and the street gave me the name for the boy that you're gonna see tomorrow. But we started talking about Skylanders and how much fun we had playing Skylanders. It's a video game, so that kind of was like, oh, that's the name, Skylar, that's her name, and I just adore her. I wanted to talk to you about, oh my god, I lost it again. What the French toast was I just, oh wait, I know what it was. Okay, so this little one is weighted perfectly. I mean, she's heavy, and actually feels like she's got bean bags, which I love. I do. Or maybe it's the poly. Is it those poly beads? I don't know. I love the feeling. I felt it for the first time with my Lee Middleton doll Ava. I just love it. And you know, I was watching Rainbow's Dolly World over the other day she did a box opening of getting her first reborn doll, and Rainbow just kept saying like how she couldn't believe the weight, and that's something as a new doll collector that you don't know. We don't know what we don't know, right? You know, I had a couple of Amazon babies, and had I built a baby yet? Before my first official reborn came, I do believe, I was adding weight to babies, and you know, I watched videos about adding weight, but it didn't prepare me when I got my first reborn. Like, the difference in weight was just, and I still can't figure out how to do it. And everybody says you just get a feel for it. So maybe it's like everything else, practice makes progress. Like, you're not going to be great at something the first time you try it, right? So maybe that's it, but I still can't get it right. Although I will say that what I've realized this go round is that I like the polyfill beads as well. So I've been using glass beads to weight, typically up to the wrists, and then I either use stuffing that's not, you know, that's left over or whatever, or I just got some poly beads recently, so I've been putting that in the arms. But all this to say that I still can't seem to get that perfect. Like, I don't know how the artists do it. I really don't. And you know, I know that there are multiple videos, right? I know Tamara has a set on putting a baby together. I know that Leisha over at Binkies and Blankies has on putting a doll together. And actually, I'm not sure if my I can't remember if I made my playlist public, but I do have a playlist of doll customizing that I try to save things to. So anyway, I've watched these tutorials and I've tried these things, and I still have yet to get to just, you know, that perfect weight on my own. You know, when like these babies have just come to me perfect, you know. So anyway, if you are new to this hobby, that is something that you have to look forward to. If you do decide to get if you decide to go get a reborn, which if you do decide to go get a reborn over on reborns.com, make sure that that's the site, just because I guess there's a bunch of fake sites and scam sites, so just make sure that you're typing it in. And I have adopted 3 babies, and I have 2 more on reserve, and that's all through reborns.com. So reborns.com, and I will give a shameless plug for the lovely Amanda over at Wawa's Angels Nursery, because she created my joy and I have 2 more on reserve for her. One of them you can see if you want to see what beautiful work she does. Go to her nursery site and you see Patience that's reserved. That's my baby, and I cannot wait to get her. But Amanda keeps her prices lower, and really cute box opening came with joy. And what else? She has, I know everybody's different, right? But I said I like the nurseries that allow you to do like a pay in 4. That's just easier. And while we're all here and friends, can someone please explain to me a 30-day layaway? Like, I truly do. I don't know. Layaway to me was always 3 months. And that wasn't directed at anybody. It's just I have come across that a lot on reborns.com. What else? If you haven't been to reborns.com before, I recommend doing it from your computer, not your phone, because it's not mobile friendly at all. And you can only see her head. Oh my goodness. Look at this cute baby. Oh my goodness. All right, so I know that I said in my previous video, I was like, oh, I'm gonna start doing shout outs and such officially. And that is true, except that this is still the same day that I filmed that video, so I haven't, had the chance to implement that plan of action. I know it's not your fault. It's not your fault that I'm recording 2 videos in one day, but there you have it. So, thanks for sticking around for another blah blah blah. I don't say blah blah blah. I just watched Hotel Transylvania 2 the other night, and I loved it. I mean, it wasn't the first time. Anyway, we hope you have a great night, and we'll see you next time.